Yo, my people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV. We are live for the best of the rest. We're in the building. You get me, Manda here. You know, I'm trying to say to you, hope everybody's blessed, hope everybody's good. We got my like Premsy in the building. Premsy, what are you saying, bro?
No, big up yourself, big up the panel, big up the chat. Another big victory for the Arsenal. So it's all smiles over here. Big game tomorrow coming up, but I'm sure we're going to dive into it. But make sure you smash a like on this video, people. Let's run it up from the get-go.
Yeah, absolutely, man. Big up to everyone here. Carefree Lewis is in the building. What are you saying, broski?
Big up, my guy. I guess we didn't lose this weekend, so it's not all that bad, but still feels like it's 2 points dropped. Big up to everybody that's locked in, though. Big up to the chat, the panel. Hit the likes, don't be a Haaland. And yeah, up the Chelsea.
Yeah, man, come on. You already know. We got man like Mons in the building. What are you saying, Mons?
Of course, man. Good to be here. Good to be here. As everyone says, the like button is housekeeping. As soon as you click the live, you click the like button. It should happen automatically. You know what I'm saying? Let's make that muscle memory rather than us having to remind everyone. Because listen, if we like the content, we should like the video. But of course, subscribe to the man them. Let's see Geordie, Prems, Lewis, and obviously Saeed. So yeah, man, let's talk football, man. Let's talk football.
Yeah, man, defo. Specs is in the building. What do you say, Specs?
Yeah, man, I'm good, man. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to everyone watching. Hit a like, you get what I'm saying, hit a sub. Big up to Saeed TV there on the panel. I'm good, man. Newcastle's unbeaten in the last few games, but it's not all happy days, but it is what it is.
Facts, man. Right, big up to everyone here. Make sure you smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Obviously, Patrick couldn't make it today, so big up to Patrick as always. You get me? So large up to him every single time, man. Hope you're well, bro. And yeah, man, let's discuss, man. We've got lots of things to discuss. Arsenal Champions League, Mark Guehi, Liverpool and Man United apparently are locked in for him. And Liverpool's injury crisis as well. And then apparently Levi Colwill, probably some rumors about him to PSG, but apparently they've been rebuffed. So we'll talk about that one as well. But Champions League, man. Yo, listen, are Arsenal dark horses for the Champions League? Like, can Arsenal go far? Because I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I was watching the Champions League the other night, and I was like, yo, it's not really hitting right now. I can't lie to you. Like, Real Madrid are there, Man City are there, but everyone else, I was like, Bayern Munich are off the rails right now. You know, Barcelona not the same team anymore. You know, it's not as strong as what people think it is. I'll ask you, Premsy, obviously you're the Arsenal rep here. What are you lot saying, like, for your hopes of the Champions League? Like, are you confident? Are you like, take it easy? Like, how far can you go? Do you reckon?
For me, we gotta take it serious and we got to enjoy it because look, I'm a realistic fan. Look, we're not the favourites to win the Champions League. I think the bookies, I'm sure I heard somebody saying that we're like down as the third favourites. It's one of them situations where we've not been in it for 7 years now. We've not been in it for such a long time. These boys that are in the team haven't played in it. Go out there and show the world what you can do in it. Make a statement. If you want to make a statement, you go out there in the Champions League and do it. And to be totally honest, I think we got a much better chance to go further in the Champions League than we have to win the Premier League. I think it's a lot harder to win the Premier League. And I think you kind of hit the hammer on the nail, Saeed. The Champions League isn't what it once used to be. I remember when we was growing up watching the Champions League, bro, there was world-class players scattered all over this joint. There was big teams going for it. Right now, obviously, you do have your Real Madrids and also you can say Bayern Munich still. I do think they'll overcome that defeat. Man City as well. But other than that, you're looking at everyone else, and I think Arsenal can beat them. I think Arsenal have shown they can beat City on the day, shown they can beat Liverpool on the day. I think we can do something good in there, but I wouldn't put all my chips on it and thinking we're going to win the Champions League. I think we just got to take it game by game. Starting off with Porto is not going to be an easy game. I think with Porto, they're sitting third in their league at the moment, but they've got like the second best defensive record in the league. So we've got to try to break them down. They're going to be watching us and studying us and seeing how we play football, and they're going to try to nullify our threat. So we just got to make sure we walk away from Portugal with a good scoreline, respectable scoreline, something where we're bringing it back to the Emirates and then we can just push forward. It's all about the draw as well. If we go through and we get a favourable draw, then more than likely we're going to keep pushing forward in the competition. But if you want to win this competition, you got to beat the big dog. So I'm not really bothered who we get in it, because if you got to beat the best to be the best. We've got a chance, bro. We have got a chance, definitely. Thomas Partey's coming back now. Fabio Vieira, they were training as well. A little bit of team news before the game. But I don't know, man. It's all up to Arteta now. If he's got the minerals, he'll show us and he'll deliver.
We say, man, them Arsenal, man. I know Chelsea can't see. You know what I mean? Arsenal win that. You know what I mean? Now, look, banter aside, though. Like, I know we have to be. Like, we'll put our rivalry aside, yeah. Do we think Arsenal can go far in this competition? Like, genuinely, when you look at the squad that they have, when you look at the lack of, obviously, Inter Milan, Bayern, Man City, and Real Madrid, they're the kind of outstanding favourites. But listen, Arsenal at the minute, could they beat Bayern in a one-off game? You know what I mean? Obviously, second leg and whatnot, double header with Tuchel in charge.
I'll back us against anyone at the Emirates. At the Emirates, I'll back us against anyone, just to throw that in there. You get me, just in case people forget we're good at home.
No, but I feel like most teams will back themselves at home in the UCL anyway. But I do hear the sentiment. Like, Arsenal could make it all the way, but it's still
not United, mate. Not United.
Let's see who they face in the quarterfinals. For all we know, they could get Real Madrid and then, or Man City.
Hey, one game. No, I think one game. I think any Arsenal fan will just tell you probably one game at a time in the champs. Like, they don't need to be thinking about the next draw until the next draw happens. I feel like if we're talking quality, apart from heritage, Arsenal for me are definitely in the top 4 or 5 teams in the Champions League as it stands. Anyone in the Champions League, and not just Arsenal, the Inter Milans, even Barcelona aren't playing well. They're going to fancy themselves. A lot of teams are going to. The fact that Liverpool aren't there, Chelsea aren't there, Bayern are moving so stinky right now, so they're not really favourites. PSG are losing their players, and Mbappe is the only shining light that they've got. If I'm an Arsenal fan, yeah, bro, I'm looking at this Champions League. I'm rubbing my hands. I'm thinking, bro, what? If I can avoid City and I can avoid Real Madrid,
facts.
Who's really? What's everyone really saying? Because it's not over one leg; it's over 2 legs. You know what I'm saying? You get a draw away from home, you fancy yourself, innit? Like this, and that for me, it's not just an Arsenal thing. I think Dortmund. No one has said a word about Dortmund. Dortmund.
I spoke on Dortmund, bro. I said, don't. Obviously, we played them. You get me? So I hear you. That's a good point you made there.
We played tonight.
Yeah, how about this? I dare say, even if United got through the group stage, you could draw no disrespect, you could draw a Porto in the round of 16. And then once you're in the quarters, bro, it's not anyone's game, but it's a cup competition for a reason. And listen, Heritage is going to play a part. I think Heritage plays the biggest part more so in like the semis and above. Of course, sometimes in the quarters as well. But I'm looking at Arsenal's quality and the form that they're in if we're going back to Arsenal. And I feel like there's not a lot of teams over 2 legs in the Champions League right now that I think will win. You'd say, Bayern would have their number, but not in this form. Barcelona, not in their form. Inter Milan, for me, everyone's saying don't sleep on Inter Milan. Me, they haven't quite moved the needle for me because I look at their run in the Champions League last year and think, well, it was Milan, Porto, and Benfica. That was their
but they're serious this year, man. Top of Serie A.
That run to the final was nothing.
They're serious team, man. Defensively, I think they got one of the best defenses in Europe. When you actually,
I fancy. You know what also could help as well. What could help the likes of Arsenal and City, the English teams, is that this title race that we're kind of seeing right now between Arsenal, City, and Liverpool. It could give these teams that extra push and motivation and desire to keep playing at their best. You get me, to keep that momentum going. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we could take that into the Champions League. And we will see that because, look, we scored 11 goals in the last 2 games. Obviously, Porto, for me, we should be beating Porto away. I respect him. I think they're a good team. But let's have it right. Arsenal right now, we should be beating them. And if we go there and we end up putting another 4 or 5 past them and could keep that momentum going, like I said, man, and like Monts just said,
defense,
it's
they are very defensively sound. I wouldn't sleep on their defense.
Yeah, they've scored 16 goals, haven't they? I mean, conceded 16 goals. Sorry, should I say rather? But it's one of them, innit? Have they come up against the kind of likes of a Saka and a Trossard and a Martinelli before? I don't think they've come up against that kind of quality.
Rice.
Yeah, but you know what? It all depends how they look, man. Well, first of all, when I mentioned Arsenal, after the first group game, when Newcastle was still in the Champions League, I mean United, I said it on NAF, I said, two man like Daps, big up Daps, I said, look, I think Arsenal could go very far, semi-final, why not final? And man laughed at me, you get me? And I'm not saying it can still happen, but you can't sleep on Arsenal or anyone, really. And as Mont said, it's a cup, it's a cup competition. Do you get what I'm saying? And it all depends how teams set up as well. Like, I think it is more open than people think. And I don't necessarily, I know Mont's got a point about heritage, and I wouldn't really know much about that because my team's never hardly in this competition. But I think in this year around, I don't think heritage really got nothing to really do with it. Like, because some of the heritage teams ain't looking so great. I just think it's open for like not every single team in there, but I think it's open for quite a lot of teams. And Arsenal are definitely up there, 100%.
And you got to see what it would do for European football if Arsenal won it as well. It'd be mad. A fresh team to win it.
I don't want to see that.
What's your beef with us, yo? What? Just because you've got a little bit of money now, yeah, right?
Arsenal got beef with
beef because they got Dan Ashworth's gone, man. So it's a bit hot-headed.
Oh, here we go.
You know
this is what we're coming into.
We took,
you know what?
Man. You know what I mean? Small club Newcastle, man.
No, it's a lot for us this week, bro. Like,
you know what? That's a big point as well, you know. Pepe, these men have still got Pepe in defence as well. Big 40-year-old Pepe.
Oh, respect Pepe, man. He's one of the best defenders in the last 10 years. Yeah, you could arguably say in terms of longevity and what he's done, and you know what I mean. What a defender he is, man. But you know, let me ask you a question. Yeah, this is a deep question. Yeah, why is Arsenal's record in Europe so bad? Like, can we put like a kind of something on it? Like, why have Arsenal done well in Europe? Like every other club, United have won it 3 times, Liverpool 6 times, Chelsea, how many times have you won it? The Champions League?
Twice. We've got 2 of them.
Twice. Europa League, I think we've won it. You know what I mean? Chelsea have won it. Liverpool, I might win it this year. Listen, Specs, I'm gonna lie to you.
No, why you gotta say my name, bro? Just carry your team.
Coco Cup. You want it into
They're
Toto
new
Cup,
kids on the block. They can get let off for a few years.
People are saying heritage. No, but I'm saying
they beat me to it. I'll be so real. I was just gonna let you land. But hey, heritage.
Is it? It's as simple as that.
Some teams just know how to handle the European competition.
No, it's not that. Look, if we're looking at it realistically, you got to look at look, and this is we need to win it in it. We have to win it. I want to win it. 2006, it was a bad day at the office. Really, in my opinion, we should have won it. You know what I'm saying? But we kind of fucked it. But up until that moment, when we've then moved to the Emirates to compete with these big teams, am I right in saying year on year, all our biggest players were getting brought? We'd have to sell this player. We couldn't really compete with the big boys, and with the likes of United, they could compete. You get me? They could buy anyone they probably wanted. City have come into the equation. They could compete. Before Roman Abramovich, Chelsea weren't looking at a Champions League. They come in, money come in.
But we had other European trophies before that.
We're talking about a Champions League here, and you were nowhere near Champions League before Roman Abramovich.
But you were in the Europa League for a few years as well.
To be fair, Ranieri,
Olympiacos, Sporting Lisbon.
Didn't they beat you in that Invincible season? Well, who was it?
We beat them in 3 or 4. Wayne Bridge.
3 or 4, the Invincible season. Ranieri was in charge. But look, they do have a bit of pedigree in that aspect.
It's not that. Look, we've been in the Champions League for years and years, and obviously 7 years we've been not involved in it, and we're hurting as a fan base, and we need to get in it. But I think that little time away is going to pay dividends. Believe me, I think that time away is going to pay dividends because we were just making numbers in the Champions League. Let's have it right. We were going. Wenger wasn't really buying the right kind of players. We were always linked to the likes of Benzema and Higuain and these kind of players to take us to the next step. We got Ozil in. Really, we didn't get the best of Ozil. Real Madrid got the best of Ozil. So we never really actually recruited properly to challenge in the Champions League, innit? And look, it is what it is. When we had the players, we got to the Champions League final. When we didn't have the players, I think the recruitment and the club wasn't run well. Now we've got a possible chance to move forward in it. But that's how it is, isn't it? That's how it is. You just got to call it.
Listen.
I'd see it if they didn't underperform in the Europa League for so long. Because I'd say at least they crossed that problem.
To be honest with you, I'm not really asked about that. I do want just the Champions League. If I get the Champions League, I'm happy in it. Europa League's just like a second best trophy in it. So
And
obviously
Yeah.
we
that's
need
what you
to.
see. If I
We
was
need
in
to.
it, I want to win it, innit?
Yeah, if you're in it, you want to win it in it. But for me
I feel what he
personally, as
does,
a
though.
fan, bro, we want the Champions League in it. We need that Champions League in it because,
That's what I'm
like I said,
saying.
a lot of
I feel
teams
like
have won it.
Arsenal.
City have won it now. It's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I feel like Arsenal are a big club, yeah. Like, but I feel like to get that kind of high status and be on the table with the likes of United and Real Madrid and them kind of clubs, yeah, you have to win the Champions League, man. You have to like at least go far in and be consistently in the competition.
No,
Look
100,
at Arsenal, big
100%.
club, like globally big club, but to get that kind of like respect and that, I feel like if you want that respect, yeah. Not that I'm saying Arsenal fans want it, but I feel like as a global club, you got to win the Champions League. Like Liverpool now, like 6 times, they're known as a global team. Like
Do you know what it
that's
is?
what they
I
are.
don't
At the
think
same time.
I don't think it's the case of Arsenal not being a global club, bro, because we are a global club. We're one of the biggest clubs in world football. And I understand the viewpoint of winning the Champions League and people looking at you different, 100% get it. But like even in pre-season when we played the likes of Real Madrid and so on in America, most of the stadiums being Arsenal, like we ain't got a problem with global attraction. Arsenal's there. But I hear what you're saying. We need to win them kind of trophies in order to be compared to the great teams and it compared to the likes of obviously a Liverpool and a Real Madrid that have won it time and time again. I get it, man. 100%.
Yeah, 100%, man. Big up to the chat, man. There's 700 of you in the building. Make sure you don't hit the like button. Helps our channel massively. Thomas Partey's back, man. You get me? Man, like Thomas Partey, yo. He's back training. He's here, there. Bro, this guy, man, is he going to stay fit? Like, what's going on with
He's
this guy,
alive.
man? Like, he's alive, man. He's alive. Thomas Partey's alive. You know what I mean? But he was training today, but I don't know, you know, like, he's...
What's the video of oh my days, Ian Wright when he turns around and goes, somebody told me
I thought you were dead.
Oh, yeah.
I know that one.
Yeah. It's on TikTok. Yeah.
He didn't travel. Oh, he didn't travel.
Bro, that's what everyone's thinking of Thomas Partey, innit? Like, he's still quality, but that's how I feel with Thiago. That's how Luis feels with Lavia. We all have that one player, innit? That's how you man feel with Malacia.
He's missed 23 games already this season.
No. Don't do that. You see what man was saying there? You hear him? Man said Malacia, you know. It's meant to be Mason Mount, but apparently Mason Mount can never stay fit. But you know what I mean? It is what it is, isn't it? Like, you know what it is? It's true though.
Thank you again. Thank you.
Yeah. There's Lavia, who's been out for a long time that we haven't just seen the Premier League. Thomas Partey, Lavia, Mason Mount, Thiago, to be fair, it's been like 3 years, but injury prone. Fofana, yeah. Who else been about? Like,
yeah, his move's been bad. Yeah, Fofana.
Yeah, Fofana's been.
Not lucky guy.
It's crazy.
Tonali.
You know what? Tonali, yeah, Tonali. But then again,
I ain't the betting thing though.
I'm too tired for the nonsense today.
Timber's the worst one.
He hasn't been playing though.
Timber.
Yeah,
James had like an 8-9 game cameo. We're gonna count Reese.
No, it was patchy though. It was a patchy cameo.
Yeah, you got to put him in there, man.
I got dusted by Garnacho. I got dusted by Garnacho, bro. It's crazy.
Fine. Put Reese in. Fine.
Yeah, but
he's got to finish his surgery. I can't even be bothered for it.
There we
go. It's crazy, man. But there's been a lot of injuries, man. I can't lie to you, man. Like, but yeah, in terms of the Champions League, you might be like, is it really hit you lot? Like, is it Champions League? And like, what you might say in Champions League? Who's the favorite still for you lot? Obviously, Arsenal. We talked about Arsenal now. Like, is it still Real Madrid for you lot? Man City, Real Madrid,
Man City. They're gonna go back to back, and it is what it is.
I think Real Madrid.
I don't know,
it's even Madrid. Although Madrid has so many injuries, I feel like I'd rather think City if I had to pick the pair.
I don't know now. My boys are in there. I think I'm gonna have to pick my own team now. Fuck all of that. I'm gonna have to pick Arsenal.
Hey.
I have to go with it, bro.
Hey, I'd pick my team if we were still in there, even if we're 10th.
No, Tommy Tuchel. Listen, Tommy Tuchel, man. I'm telling you, man. He's on the. Bro, I don't know what he's doing still there, but he's gonna move straight away, man. But Harry Kane, man. Like, you know what it is, yeah? I just want Harry Kane to win that Champions League, man. Because I feel like he's been disrespected, yeah? If he could win that Champions League and just shut everyone up, that would be a good kind of ending, man.
Yeah, he shouldn't be starting shots from Lazio then. That's on him.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, though, the team's shit, innit? Tuchel's are shit, but I think Champions League...
It's Tuchel, if anything. I love him, but yeah, it ain't working out. You're going out sad, my friend.
Man said
The
he's
move
cursed.
is mad.
Man said he's cursed, you know. Ollie to Bayern Munich is crazy. It's
I've
like when
seen
Di
those
Matteo
links.
came
No
back.
wonder they're keeping him if that's the other option. I get
Nah,
it.
Bro,
I would never sign Ollie, mate, after that goal. Never sign him.
exactly. We've told him every single time, man. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy, man. But no, listen, Bayern are just they're in disarray, bro. Like they're probably not gonna win the league. I think they've got like an 8-point gap now. I think. So yeah, man. Listen, they're doing bits, man.
Oh,
So
Harry Kane, bro.
we'll see.
Sad for Harry Kane, innit? Fucking hell.
Yeah, man said interim Ollie. You know, listen, interim
Was
Ollie. Yeah, bro. Broski, he was doing bits at interim. It's only when he got the job and then he started to kind of go down. When he's got the interim, could be dangerous for teams, man. Could be dangerous because he'll just play counter-attacking football, and then Sally and whoever's in charge, yo, you just never know, man. You know what I'm saying to you? But listen, I doubt that's gonna happen, man. I doubt it's gonna happen. Let's move on to Liverpool and United. Actually, we're both linked here with Mark Guehi. Matt Law's come out and said Dan Ashworth could reignite his interest in Mark Guehi this summer if he's appointed MUFC in time. He was interested in signing him at Newcastle and is known to be a fan of the player. Liverpool are also interested. I can't lie, yeah. I rate him, yeah, but I don't know if I'm willing to sign that sort of money on him because I know what Crystal Palace will demand, innit? And it'll be a lot of money. But you might rate him. Obviously, former Chelsea boy, Lewis, you get me? You might got no release clause on him, no buyback clause or whatever, nothing on him. You might are crazy for not doing that, you know, putting a little clause on the contract for him to come back in a couple of years.
I think we've got first refusal or something, or that might have expired a year or two ago. I don't recall. But we've been linked with Guehi as well in the last year, so we might go back in for him. Chalobah is still yet to be sold. Silva's likely leaving in the summer, so we're probably going to go in for another centre back.
Yeah. Nah, man, I can't lie. My first choices are Branthwaite from Everton and Todibo. They're the kind of two that I'm looking at. I'm like, yo, I'd rather go get them two. But Guehi's underrated, though. You got to give it to him,
He's
man.
a good player,
He's
man.
underrated. But again, it's one of them where I don't know, man. Do people want to take him? It's one of them. What are you saying, Mods, man? Link with you lot. You man, obviously Van Dijk's getting on a bit now.
Hey.
You know what I mean? Canardi's, you know.
Man's doing it, getting on a bit. Hey, listen. Man,
he is going. It's 33.
No, bro, dirty 30s, 32, dirty 30. You know what I'm saying? Like, centre backs age a bit better than other players in it, so we don't need to worry about the age. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, we're not going to be playing Van Dijk till he's 40, like Lewis and that. But you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Guehi. The only thing about Guehi that worries me is his height, innit? He's bang on 6 foot. So like he's a centimeter. Okay. He's 1 centimeter taller than me. That's worrying. Because if you look at Konate, 6'4". You look at Virgil, 6'5". You look at Matt, 6'6". You look at Kwanzaa, 6'3". To be fair, Gomez is 6'2".
Look at the Butcher, 5'2". Look at the Butcher, 5'2".
Yeah, but the Butcher's been butched, innit? That's why the Butcher's got anger problems.
Relax.
He's got anger problems, innit? You know, man has small man syndrome. He's got anger problems for obvious reasons, innit? So my thing is that with Guehi, I think the ideal Guehi is a good signing because he's 23. He's good on the ball. He's played 3 seasons, and people don't really speak about his fitness record. He's played 36 games, in his first season, 37 games in his second season, and he's done 22 games this season. So, and we're on game 25. So he don't miss games. And Liverpool clearly with the injuries, we need fit players in it. But then again, players come to Liverpool fit, and then and then next thing you know, they just start breaking down. Maybe it's Jurgen Klopp, but obviously this is going to be a post-Klopp era player anyway. So I think we need the player for the fitness, especially, and he's good on the ball, man. I like the player. I think it is time for him to make that step up. I would have thought maybe he steps up to like a Brighton or like a Villa first, and then to a top 6 team. But if Liverpool, I think it will be between Liverpool and Man United. I think if you're going to choose between the both, I know, I think it's a no-brainer who you should choose, but. United are going to fancy their chances and obviously slap them on 250 million. Sorry, 250,000 a week, sorry. And yeah, man, I don't know.
This chat is funny as still.
This guy is funny.
Getting it in there, yo, man.
Get your money up, man. Get your money up. You know what I'm saying? Don't blame other clubs. Get your money up, man. I'm trying to say, you missed out on Caicedo. You missed out on Lavia. You know what I mean, bro? I can't lie to you. Man, I'm moving like Yeah, I mean, rejection FC, man. Can't lie. You need to get your money up, bro. You know the ones there. Now, real talk, man. Can't be blaming other clubs and be like, oh, but if they get their money, bro, get your money up, man. You know what I mean? FSG now, Klopp's gone.
Get my money up.
Now Klopp's gone. You know what I mean? You don't have to worry now about not signing certain players and whatnot. You know what I mean? New era now, man. You know what I'm saying? So go and get him. If you want him, go and get him, man. You know what I'm saying? Man said, hey, Jude. Yeah, hey, Mark Guehi. That's what it should be right now. You know the ones there.
You know what? It's funny. Do you remember how things went down the last time you got your signings and I didn't get my signings? Do you know how that's gone down currently?
Go on.
Yeah, I didn't get my
currently,
signings, and I'm sitting top of the league in all 4 competitions.
Yeah, currently,
really well.
You're doing
He
well.
got his signings, and he hates his club. He'd rather sit.
No. I hate my manager. All right,
you hate your manager. The face of you hate the face of your club. So again, you got your signings.
So what are you trying to say? What are you trying to say? Money don't solve issues. Then, like you trying to say?
Listen,
managers solve issues.
Saying you'd rather run a mile with pins and needles than watch Man United play football, and you'd rather stomp on scale electrics with bare feet than watch your club play football right now. And you
then watch Pochettino manage my club. Those players, they're brilliant. Saturday was a brilliant example.
You know what I'm saying? I got my deal for my players, even though I barked for Caicedo, but that's in the past now. So
yeah, I agree. Managers solve issues. Eric Ten Hag. Yeah, true. I can't lie to you. It just depends on what this summer. I can't lie to you. I don't want to be doing no transfer wars, man. I feel like the lack of talent in football, it means that, you're going to have to go for players that everybody knows it. Like, everyone's going to go for Neto. Everyone's going to go for Elise this summer. Like, everyone's going to go for the same players, man. Like, real talk. Like, this is what it's going to be like now. Like, and Mark Guehi is in that kind of category. So, nah, for real, man. For real. He's a good player, man. So we'll see where it goes, innit? You get what I'm trying to say? But ultimately, Liverpool... When you look at Liverpool now, though, in the summer, what do you guys need, though? When you look at it, months, what would you say this Liverpool team is lacking right now?
Fitness. I don't think we're lacking any quality at the moment. My thing at the start of the season was kind of the amount of chances we concede. So I thought I'm still on the road, but I feel like Endo's decent. But Endo ain't going to take you to no Premier League. And even now, so even though Endo's kind of got his respect, people don't make fun of him because he wears a gum shield no more. Like, he ain't going to take you to no Premier League title playing in as a sole DM for Liverpool. I think if you play him in the pivot with McAllister, it works. But I still think Liverpool need that destroyer type DM who can still play football in it. You know what I'm saying? So he's not quite Decore for Palace, but he's more like a power. Yeah, Caicedo, he still plays like he's in Timberland sometimes, so I'm not even sure about him. He still needs.
You need a Declan Rice, innit? You need Rice.
You know what? That is it though. You can, but that's it though. You can smile, but you know that slide, the thing in it. It's a Declan Rice, it's a Paulinho. It's those type of guys that I think Liverpool need to complete our team in it. I think if we're really gonna keep doing what we're doing, however, because Klopp's leaving, I do think Liverpool are gonna regress for a year or two. So I feel like buying the final piece to the puzzle right now that we know Klopp's leaving, might not be the exact thing that we need. As I said, you've got players like Zubimendi that can work. It depends on the style of football we're going to need. Or let's say Xabi Alonso was the person we appointed. It now depends on his philosophy, not the 6 destroyer philosophy that we now need with our robust style of play. So, listen, as long as Alisson and Van Dijk are there, I don't mind conceding the volume of chances because I feel like we've got the individual talent in defense and in between the sticks. But if there's anything in the team that I don't really like, it's the amount of chances we can see. So maybe a DM, I'd say, and one more centre back.
Yeah, because Kimmich's going to be available. There's going to be a lot of players available, but we don't know how possibly Xabi Alonso might play. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is, man. Do you see the comments about the Congo? Jurgen Klopp making some comments about Le Congo. I don't know. Did he say that in a way that he was like, yo, like he likes him?
What do you want? 60 million, he can have him. 60 mil.
Let me see what he said.
He's looked decent, surprisingly.
He has looked all right.
Surprisingly, I thought he was done at him.
Not good enough for Arsenal, though. Not good enough for the big teams, in my honest opinion.
Now, the Congo was balling. man. I can't lie to you. Lukonga was balling out against United. I don't know if it's because United. He said,
you know what though? His attitude though, man. His attitude, he needs to get a bit better because we've seen a bit of an insight in that All or Nothing documentary as well, where Eddie had to stick it on him and tell him, right, like just hold your chops in it and wait for your opportunity to come. Stop bitching about the play. So I think that's probably the main thing, and you got to be a team player, I suppose.
Yeah. He said when you see Lukonga play, that you think, oh, he's an Arsenal player, and they loaned him. Interesting. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. He's trying to say like he likes him. I don't know. Who knows? 60 million, man said 60 million. Exactly. 60 million is too much, man.
No, I'm taking the piss in it, obviously. I'm just dreaming for 60 million. I'm dreaming for 60 million. You can have him, bro. Fucking I could take him with him when he retires as well.
Super chat coming from Anthony Toby says, Said, would you rather Arsenal win the league at your home game at Old Trafford or City win the London League for the 4th time? Dream is free.
Oh my gosh.
Would you? Yeah, listen, it's one of them, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Winning the league twice at your ground,
bro. It's better than Man City winning 4 in a row. That's history right there. So, as much as I'm not gonna like it, I'll just leave the ground early. Leave you Arsenal fans to sing what you got to sing, and then we move in it. You know what I'm saying to you? Man is saying City, you know, rate. That's mad. You get me?
Big up the Blue Brothers. Necessary evil.
Yeah. Liverpool 20 times would hurt the most. Yeah, for real. That's why I said Liverpool cannot win the league this year, because them having 20 times the same as us would be a killer. So it have to be Liverpool, man. But what you man saying about? Sorry,
it won't be 21 though. It'll only be level.
It'll be 20. Yeah, it'll be 20. Yeah, it'll be level. But then again,
that's thing, though. That's their thing.
And if they don't win it now, it's going to take another 30 years to win it. So I'm telling you.
Hey, it's 20. Hey, it's 20 on the way for you. It's 20 right now, Prem. Be careful.
Hey, bro.
I don't know why you lot speak. Hey. You lot on 20, you know.
Hey, I don't care. It's not 30 though, fam, innit? Fucking hell, that's an extra decade. You know what I mean?
No. Right now,
I'm hanging on to everything I can hang on to.
It's 4 years. Right now, it's 4 years. You know, Said people say Said's on 12. Said forgets he's on 12 years right now. You blink it, it's going to be 20.
But hey, realistically, bro, when Klopp goes, you can't replace this guy. I'm telling you, it's not going to be that easy, mate.
It's
going to be.
It might be another 30, so we got to win it now. So
that's what I'm saying. If you don't win it this year, bro, he's going to be mad. Like Klopp's a big bro. He's the main part of your team, and he's the heartbeat, the soul. Once you rip that soul out, bro, fucking hell, you get me. Most of these men are going to turn to bums.
Yeah, for real, man, for real. 20 years, yo. Tell me why we beat you at your ground in your cup. What? Tell me why we beat you at your ground. Mr. Link, you're a Liverpool fan, isn't it? Mr. Link, Liverpool fan. What do you mean by this, Mr. Link? Does anybody know who Mr. Link supports? Is he Arsenal fan? I don't know.
He's saying the Premier League is your cup.
He's a Liverpool fan.
Oh, a Liverpool fan. So tell me why we beat you at your ground in your cup. Okay. I don't know, man. I don't know.
KDB's not starting.
So you tell this guy to get his facts straight. It's 11 and not 12 years. You get me? No, but real talk though. What are we saying about this title race though? Like
1 year.
Are you man still? What is it?
One measly year. Man talk about get your facts straight. Allow it be.
Nah, listen, but honestly, guys, what are we saying about this title race? Spec, to start off with you, man. You're the neutral here. What are you saying?
Bro, what, man? It's an absolute madness. You get me? Like Arsenal has been hitting mad form, but like I said, as much as I don't really give a damn about Arsenal, I've been saying it even before the little winning streak. I said, don't write them off. There's still half a season to go. You get what I'm saying? Overall, I'm not sure if Arsenal will see it all out, but they're definitely going to influence it. It's a 3-horse race. Like, and I think it will stay that way. You get what I'm saying? And it's going to be interesting because it's like, now it's got to the point of like, it's like every game, Arsenal, Liverpool, or City, you know, and they dropped points but had a game in hand, I think, still. They can't, like, none of those 3 teams can afford to even draw. That's how mad the title race is now. You get what I'm saying? Like, it's a 3-horse race. I think Arsenal will influence it. For some reason, I just think Man City will edge it. But I can smell Liverpool as well. Do you get what I'm saying? But now they've got those injuries now. And most will know what that means. I don't know how long these injuries are out for, etc., etc. Could that hinder? Plus, they're in the Europa League as well, and I'm sure they're taking that seriously as well because they want to win all those cups they're in. You get what I'm saying? So that's the only thing that can maybe mess up certain people's flow is the injuries. You get what I'm saying? But Arsenal have definitely shaken it up again. They're fully back in it. They've got confidence. They've got Newcastle on the weekend. That's an 8 o'clock kickoff. That's going to be a matters. Wrong time to play them. And we'll see how it goes, man. You get me? But it's a 3-horse race. Man City, to me, probably itch it, personally. I just think they'll just itch it. But I can smell a bit of Liverpool, and Arsenal will definitely keep Liverpool and City on their toes, 100%.
Yeah, Jota knee issue ruled out. We're taking more than a month. Alisson ruled out. Strong bone ligament. Trent Alexander-Arnold. Trent and Szoboszlai not ready yet, man. So,
and where's Gomez? Gomez back here.
It's a bit mad.
Where's Gomez?
Gomez is fit.
He's back now. Okay, like the other day he's missing. Okay, they were missing the other day.
He was ill in it. It wasn't an injury.
All right, cool.
Big injuries there, man. I can't lie to you, man. Some big hitters as well. I think Jota's the biggest blowout of the whole lot, man. Jota being out for a month or two. That one there is the sick. Because he, for me, one of the most underrated players in the Premier League. Like, for me, like, killer in front of goal. You know what I mean? Like, goal scoring, he assists. Look at the assist that he gave into Darwin Núñez. Like, this guy, bro, he impacts games, man. So,
he's the
I
guy.
don't know, man. I don't know how you feel about that, broski.
After Salah, next in command is Jota in it. After Salah, you know when Salah's not there, next in command in our front line is Diogo Jota, without a shadow of a doubt. Left foot, right foot, header, any type of finish, he's got it in his locker. And I think his all-round games even was improved, which I've always said before last season, he plays like he wears stilettos, like on outside the box, but inside the box is a killer. You know, these black Air Force Ones in the box, innit? But the way he's improved, and it's just annoying because he missed the majority of last season. I think last season we get top 4 if he's fit. You know what I'm saying? And right now, Salah and Darwin Núñez are a day-to-day, and obviously the rest of them are kind of injured for at least a month, let's say. Now, obviously, the final looks, rather than the final being 75%, 25% Liverpool in Liverpool's favour, it's now looking like 55 Liverpool, 45 Chelsea. You know what I'm saying? The cup final looks like a lot more of a difficult game. But dude, I think Liverpool's squad has been stretched the majority of the season. Obviously, it's been really, this is now a crisis, but I feel like, look, we've had our injuries throughout the season and we've dealt with it, which is why we are where we are. We deserve to be where we are because of how well the squad's been. And I think that's a testament to Jurgen Klopp, by the way. Because if you asked me before the season, months, you're going to slap Gomez left back, Bradley right back, Kwanzaa's going to play enough games centre back, and Endo's going to end up starting most of your games at DM. Do you think anyone, you man are laughing at me for one, you man are hackling and cackling for one. I'm going to be sitting there with my head in my hands with veins popping out of my head, screaming this club ain't good enough. But look now, these men are all putting in a shift, doing what, maybe they are doing it for Klopp. Maybe they're not that good and they're just doing it for Klopp.
Hey.
Who knows, innit? Who knows?
Do it for
these
Klopp.
men are balling, innit? And it's testament to Klopp that he's got these players playing at a certain level when they're not. Like, I don't know if this is form or they're just really good. I can't say that yet, innit? But all we can do is keep winning games and keep making Arsenal and City win their games. You know, we should beat Luton regardless of the injuries. Tomorrow we should be beating Luton. There's no excuses. I don't care about the injuries. No excuses. Should be beating Luton at home. And we move on to the final and we see City at Anfield. I'm annoyed. Now that Anfield game at City, I'm looking at that thinking, boy, with the absentees and City got most of their Pep's all benching Ake and KDB and Ake are not starting. They're not starting. This man is loading up these brothers for Liverpool. He's loading them up and it's getting me hot. So now I might have to say, draw up my own gaff and just keep it stepping until we get the guys back in it. But Jurgen Klopp, all timer, bro. Look what he's doing with this squad right now, man. So yeah, man. Yeah,
but them man, remember they've been obviously playing for Klopp, but they've been doing that before they knew he was leaving. You get what I'm saying? Like, I think your players have actually stepped up. Like Kwanzaa, you get me? He's the one to really look at. You get what I'm saying? Like, and what's the young other guy you got the right back, like, bro, trust me, them man, like they've stepped up. You get what I'm saying? Like,
the players are gonna want to win the league for Klopp. And like if you're a player and he's team manager and he's gonna leave, you're gonna want to win the league for a minute. And
for themselves, bro. I don't think it's for him, for themselves, bro. You know what I'm saying? You got opportunity, bro. I don't think it's all about just the Klopp. They can win it for themselves, bro. As a team and as personal, you get me, on their CV. Like, this is the good chance.
I'm meaning it more in the sense of sometimes the manager can end up losing the players, or the players are not playing for the manager in it.
Yeah.
And I don't think that won't be the case. I don't think the heads are going to drop in it. I think Liverpool.
I think it's 50-50, you know, bro. It's either that could be a bit more pressure on them, or it can go the other way. It depends, isn't it, bro? You get what I'm saying?
I think the injuries is not going to help them, to be fair. But Liverpool, you got to give it them the mentality this season. They've been winning ugly in games, and when you think that they're not going to win, they'll end up pulling a result out. So
couple of decisions go for them, but then again, a couple of them went against them.
It's just going to be interesting to see in it how they cope with the injuries.
Yeah,
no, that's true. It's going to be interesting. Yeah. Definitely.
Man said Arteta made differences to Dubai incident. Man said incident, you know, like it's some sort of situation. It's crazy, man. But you know what, though? Also, like I said, they've been free flowing, scoring goals. Man like Havertz is playing the best football he's ever played. You know what I mean? I never seen this sort of football at Chelsea. You get me? So
hey, March is about to come through. Just wait. He's about to play even better football.
Yo, crazy.
Man, season of March works. Then April will come round and you'll miss him till the end of the season. Don't worry, it's predictable as hell.
You know what's mad? Yeah, there was that clip that unofficial AFTV they reposted on Twitter, and it's Premsy and Sava going at each other about Havertz. Remember that time? Yo, he was on this show. Aye. You don't remember
it's all
that
just
show?
because we couldn't call Havertz shit, apparently. But hey,
yo, do you remember that show, yo? Like, let me play
it.
Yeah, it was
mad. Do you know what's funny? It's like now that Havertz looks okay. By the way, he's not looking very good. He looks all right.
Don't let it fool you, lads. Don't let it fool you. 300 bags a week.
And
300 bags a week. Remember that.
Yeah, 300 bags a week, 65 million.
You don't worry. Shit don't. This stuff don't fool me. Havertz had 4 good games about 3 months ago, and everyone was calling it amazing.
Big mouth. You don't let me talk.
You got a big mouth. You're chatting a lot of shit, bro. That's what you do. I can hear it and see it straight away, bro. That's exactly
dude. Shut up and let me talk. You gotta let me talk.
Your mouth,
showing your age.
Have some respect when you come on here and chat. You get me? Don't be trying to go on like you're some sort of big dick when you're not, mate. So time.
Let's be amicable, man. We need to keep this football related, man. Come on, guys, man. Let's keep this. Bro, this is over Hazard.
This is Hazard. You know what the maddest thing is, yeah? The maddest thing is, bro, this was my opinion well before we were even linked to Havertz.
Linked with him, I know.
Well before. And it still stayed the same because, look, I wasn't wrong in it. 65 mil, 300 bags a week, bro. It's not good enough, mate. Not in my honest opinion, bro. That money could have went somewhere else and we would have seen massive differences. This guy, not the guy for Arsenal, mate.
Yeah, I think that's playing this football even with him in the squad. Fair play to all the other 10 players. They're really on their way.
Do you know what's funny?
Go on.
Just quickly,
yeah.
Because you know, like everyone's had their arguments on. I don't know why. I feel like the center of argument sometimes this just tends to happen here, innit? I don't know why. Because you're like the calmest guy in the world side, isn't it? Yeah. But when people argue, you do the come on, guys, let's you might know what I'm talking about when it was the peacekeeper thing. When he's like, let's keep it amicable, guys. Come on now, guys. Let's keep it amicable.
He's better than me. I'll just let you guys argue for like 30 minutes.
Lewis is different, man.
You know what it is? You just gotta be respectful, innit? That's all it is, innit? And I'm a respectful person, innit? I just mirror you, innit? Simple as that, innit? That's how I am as a person. But if I don't know you and I meet you, bro, I'm the utmost respectful person that you could probably find. So I do. It probably didn't look like it.
As long as it's not personal, you get me?
Nah, he's all right, man. I spoke to Sava and all that, man. We're good.
Nah, Sava's good guy, man. You got Marcel and Staffy, exactly, man. There's loads, man. You get me, Lazy and whoever traps. You get me? It's crazy.
You lot send me.
It's crazy, man.
Yeah,
man. It's crazy.
Keep it respectful, though. You keep it respectful. Very.
No, we've got to, man. We've got to. When we're having these chats, man, we just got to keep it respectful, man. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Let's move over to Chelsea, man. There's some reports of Levi Colwill, PSG, maybe coming in and appreciating Levi Colwill, but I don't know. You know, like,
I appreciate Mbappe.
Yeah, true. Yeah. The man said, "Will auto dismiss any offers, and Colwill has zero interest in leaving Stamford Bridge right now."
I literally read this article and I think, okay, so why are you talking? You just made a rumor and you just threw it in the bin in about 3 sentences. What's the point?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sick of our news aggregators. They just make up rumors by the week. PSG appreciate Colwill. Okay, he just signed to a 6-year contract. We have him in our long-term plans. Good luck. You don't even want to go anywhere. Like, I can't believe it. But actually, I'm not too surprised with the at. I'm not surprised. But yeah, he ain't going anywhere. PSG can keep interested. We're also interested in Mbappe. We're both not going to get what we want, but it's all right.
You're interested in Mbappe? I ain't seen that.
Oh, of course we're interested in Mbappe. Why wouldn't we be? We appreciate Mbappe.
Man said he appreciates Kelly Rowland.
I'm sure he appreciates us. I saw that picture of him like next to Chelsea shirt when he was 13.
Real chat, yeah. That's the one. That's the comment. Mbappe.
Sorry?
Mbappe. I just saw that.
Sorry, no.
If I was a Chelsea fan, though, you know what I mean?
Hey, you man might be the funniest fan base. Mbappe.
Hey,
this is actually
you never know, man.
True though.
We're built different.
I appreciate
it. Is that what you're trying to say?
Proper Chelsea. Proper Chelsea.
That's mad.
The stadium tour pendant and everything. Came to the bridge.
Photoshop that, man. What the fuck?
That is killing me. That is
killing me. Chelsea, man.
No, that's mad.
So hey, you never know, man. He could actually want to take a challenge. Who needs to go to Madrid and just stat pad trophies? I'll come to the bridge and I'll save the club. Real shit.
I swear him and his family said they like Liverpool or some madness, or he likes to support Liverpool or some mad team.
We'll go up there once a season for the away game.
He ain't looking at Chelsea. No way.
Nah, Real Madrid. Did you see the deal for Real Madrid is absolutely insane. Have you seen the deal? He's gonna go.
Everyone knows where he's going.
It's still a pay cut, though. It's still a pay cut, isn't it? But you know, it's peace anyway. But it's a pay cut. Apparently, he's got to take a little pay cut. Apparently, that's what they're saying.
I think Real Madrid their long-term plan is to get Haaland. Obviously, Haaland and Mbappe, innit? They want to get. I think Haaland stays at City a maximum 2 more seasons. City got 2 more seasons out of Haaland, and he's going Madrid. It's just that whether they can keep Mbappe there until Haaland gets there. But the way I'm looking at it is that
just a mad one. Just a mad one to throw it in there. If you're City and you know Haaland's going to leave in, say, a year or 2, would you not think about maybe trying to move him on and bring in Mbappe if he's going to stay longer?
What do you mean?
Like try to push.
City try bringing Mbappe.
Try to bring in Mbappe and move on maybe Haaland to Real Madrid instead and keep Mbappe for a longer period rather than them having them both. Obviously, this is dreamland here, isn't it? But I'm just thinking, you know what I mean? Because one way or another, City are going to have one of the best players in the world, isn't it? Like that club, now,
easily.
That team now, isn't it? So one of them's going to end up staying there or being there.
Nah, it's crazy, bro. Like Real Madrid are stacked. I just don't see like Real Madrid have always been a team that he's always wanted to, and Real Madrid get what they want, man. They got Bellingham, they got Beckham, they got Figo, they got Zidane. Like Real Madrid rarely lose out on big transfers. They got Tchouaméni, they got Camavinga. Like when they go forward, they don't mess out, man. They don't miss out. Simple as that.
Powerful, man. Powerful franchise, bro. Forget me. Proper things.
The only club that I would have thought would compete with them would have been either, for me, Chelsea, in the fact that they've always spent crazy amount of money, but also, I don't know, that probably them would be the only one. Man City, I don't think they would want to anyway, to be honest with you, and they would try it. But I think only it would be Chelsea. But again, I don't know if Chelsea are on that kind of. They've got this kind of different model, different ideas. But that Chelsea, if you went to Chelsea, then. Bro, that would have been crazy, man. That would have been mad. But nah. People say United, we can't afford him. Hey?
Roll through. If he wants a challenge, roll through. We'll give you a number 7 shirt. Sterling can respectfully pick another number.
Man said Sterling, you know.
If anything,
Liverpool not involved.
There you go. Premier League experience.
Man said Saka. Let me ask you a question, yeah? Would you swap Saka for Mbappe, Premzy?
What?
Would you swap
What kind of
Saka for
question is that? Of
Mbappe?
course I would, bro. Of course I would.
Okay.
Now, I'll be real. I've
Would
seen
you-
videos of Arsenal fans saying like they wouldn't sell Saka if it meant a league title.
What? When?
You not seen
Where's
that video?
And Saka watched the video himself and was like, "Oh, that means a lot. We got to bring the title." Just for
Obviously,
that.
there's a lot of
Where's
sentiment.
that video?
around
Where's that
Saka,
video?
innit?
Here it
There's
is.
a lot
One
of
second. I'll
sentiment
share
around
screen.
Yeah, I've seen that. That was time ago, still.
That was a while back.
Mm.
That was
Let me know
last
in the
season,
chat if
wasn't
you
it?
would.
Oh, you got out one sec.
No deal. You win the league this year, but Saka goes in the summer.
That's a mad question, bro.
Ooh, wait, to win the league or they sell me?
Saka ain't going nowhere, bro.
Ever. That's not worth it. That's not worth it. That's our star boy. That's like your son.
I think second place.
Wow. Hey, that's real love, you know.
Club in England, Cap. We'll win the league again.
That's real
I'll
talk.
keep Saka.
That's the people's champ. That's our son. We've been through so much. Wow.
with him. That's not a deal
Oh
worth
my days.
it.
He said it's not even
Too
contemplating.
detrimental to the rest of us. It's a project what we're doing. The project wasn't even supposed to be done yet.
It's a
Trust the
project.
process. Keep Saka.
Yeah.
We win the champs next year.
I don't want to hear that. That's
You
terrible.
know,
He knows.
Wow.
That's real love. I appreciate that.
Process. Aye, crazy, man. Crazy.
I
Saka's
can't
loved,
believe
man.
it.
Saka's loved.
No, but
No,
you got to take context out of it as well, though, innit? Because if you actually believe in the guy and you believe he's going to win Arsenal loads of Premier Leagues in the future and he can be that guy, then obviously you're not going to let him go in it. If you don't think he's going to be able to get you over the line and get a few titles under his belt, then you would take the title in it because you don't believe that keeping him in the team is going to push you over the line anyway. So that one's a bit of a sticky one.
That's a
Obviously,
mad one. Bro.
How quickly they were willing to say that, and the last 4 years, I'd get rid of most of my squad for that title. Nearly all of them can leave.
Yeah. But then
you know that's
hypothetically,
your hire and fire. That you're a Chelsea fan.
And that's why we've got the most trophies a century. So it works.
what about you, Mo Salah for treble?
For a treble. See ya.
Yeah.
What the? He's 32. He's 31, 32. For a treble. So we're talking champs, Prem, and FA Cup.
Yeah.
Are you number? Salah's done enough. He will still have a statue outside my club. Wait, is he winning the treble or are we selling him and we win the treble after?
Yeah, you win afterwards. Yeah.
Yeah, bro, Salah's won everything at Liverpool. You get it, that? The Saka one's a harder argument because he's only won the FA Cup with Arsenal. Salah's won everything of our club. So if we sell him and win a treble, everyone wins. Everybody eats. Yo.
I heard that. King Salah left, yeah? King Salah gone. It's crazy. JR18 says people saying Arsenal can't afford Mbappe are dumb. Is that the case, guys? Thing is, I don't know if Arsenal make that much revenue to kind of get him. I don't know.
You know what? I was speaking about this on my channel though as well. This is with Harry. And realistically, I think we could if we was to make a sacrifice and sell a big player, and the money that we get from that player, for example, a Jesus or something, kind of throw that towards an Mbappe's wages and the structure of his deal. Because the moment really he signs, if you cover his wages for a year, the amount of money and attraction this guy's going to bring to your football club, bro, the profits are just going to be rolling in. You know what I mean? So, which will be able to fund him himself. Shirt sales will go through the roof. Get me different sponsors are going to want to work with you because of Mbappe. It'll be mad. Do you know what I mean? You're literally getting a brand new fan base as well. Literally, because there's going to be loads of millions of people that just follow Mbappe. So wherever he goes, they're just going to be following him.
Yeah, that's why. I mean, in Premier. Yeah, go on.
I was going to say maybe for the long term and for the club and financially, if it, say, for example, it didn't generate enough money, then you kind of stuck. But I think Mbappe is that player that he would, anywhere he goes, he's going to generate that money for that club, innit? That's how I see it.
Looking at your club in the past, you've only really got Ozil as a big money signing, like a big profile signing. Like, I think that's the last kind of one you've done. Like Declan Rice, I wouldn't put him as Ozil's
big signing.
Aubameyang.
Yeah, Aubameyang was January 60 million.
Like a bona fide world class player. At the time, Ozil was bona fide world class player. Yeah. I'm talking about world class. Like we've got players in the past, like like you know what I mean, like players have got that, but I don't.
Like
People say
when you
Pepe.
even
Why they say
Casemiro,
Pepe? You know,
you might even got Casemiro, and that was world class.
Varane was world class.
You know what though?
Varane.
I gotta just show a
Maria.
little. I gotta show a little bit of faith in the manager and kind of obviously have to listen to what he says in it. And like he says, really, we should be involved with looking at a player like this, and why not? Whether we will or not, it's a difference. Everyone knows he's going to Real Madrid, innit? But I think financially, if he was to make a few sacrifices, he probably can facilitate a player like Mbappe if he's going free.
But Prince, I'll tell you what though, bro. If it wasn't for this idiot FFP business and sustainability rules,
yeah, obviously you will have him.
I think one or two teams wouldn't even be a conversation. Get me, bro. Throw all the peas at him, bro. But unfortunately, the likes of Lewis's club and others messed it up for us. We came a bit too late. FFP is messing us up big time, bro. It's mad.
Yeah, you're finished. Your club's finished, bro. I don't know what you lot. You know, you're finished, man.
Finish
before you've even started. You know,
brother, don't let the Ashworth thing fool you, like that. I think, man, I'm getting a bit too excited with this Ratcliffe 25% thing and Ineos and all this, you get me? But it's cool, though, because see, all you Man United, man, I'll just step back and watch peacefully, you get me? Yes, I'm pissed, though, but I won't get into that right now because we ain't got much time, but I'm pissed with how it's all gone now. But it's on gardening leave, and that gardening leave could be all 2-3 years. I hope it's 2 years, bro.
Take the 10 million.
We'll make it easy for you, man, bro.
Take the 10 million. Because you're in a bit of financial issues, aren't you? Are you in a bit of financial issues, isn't it? FFP. You lot, FFP. Yeah, you lot, FFP problems.
No, we're on the edge of going out of our so-called sustainability.
15 million will help you lot. Take a lot of 10, 15 million.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, no, it will happen, bro. Like, obviously, you get me, but I'm just saying, they're not going to just let man just, you get me, bro. Like I'm vexing Man United, bro. When we wanted Lingard, they were going on wicked and bad with us, you get me? Certain things are going wicked and bad. And then now they just come out of nowhere and just get me. Well, here's what it is. You can go anyway, bro. People think it ain't all the players that we signed or whatever. It ain't that like all just on him. You get me, bro. But what I don't like is, I know it sounds a bit childish and narcissistic-ish, but in terms of, trust me, all those little, like you said, the Mark Guehi thing, all those little things and conversations he's had with us and planning. He's going to take all that with him to Man United. So that's the part that pisses me off, and the little secrets, you get me? So, I don't know, bro. But good luck to you, man, innit, bro? You get me? Whatever, man. If you go to Newcastle to pick our guys to, you get me? It is what it is. But I'm pissed.
By the way, yeah, you lot all right? Sorry, say that again once.
No, I just say, do you want some salt? Do you want some chips with that salt?
I know, man. It's crazy. Man, it's salty as hell.
No, if your man's pissed off, what do you expect?
Bro, what do you even bro? Right, real talk, brother.
Yeah, man, you get me, man. Just literally picked his handbag up here, popped up out the hotel room, you get me? No,
we went 2-0 to get him from Brighton. Some people will say, oh, well, Man United is doing the same thing you did. But nah, bro, we did it proper things. The guy's come. He's always outspoken about the project, and he's supposed to be a big part of what we're doing. You get me? Like, we're relying on him to do that part, you get me? Because remember, our owners are still learning as well. So, and then now it's just like, you just jumping shit, bro. I know he's friends with the other guy or whatever, and it's Man United. That's the only thing I can say. I get that. Bigger stakes, whatever. But we're truly trying to do something, and I thought he was really part of it. You get me, bro? He's jumping ship already, just under 2 years. That's crazy, bro. Disrespect, bro. He's going to F off. Leave him on gardening leave for 2-3 years. Leave him at home. Leave him there, bro. Don't make it easy, bro.
Before we wrap up, yeah, and by the way, we need 500 likes before we wrap up. 288 likes is shocking. Like, it should be 500 minimum, man. What's going on, people, man? Get them likes up, man. Before we wrap up, though, are you kind of your season, man? What's going on, man? Like, your man drew on the weekend again. Actually, lost. You lost, or you drew.
No, say he didn't. It was a mad. Yeah,
it's 2-2, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 2-2. Like, it's mad though because.
Trouble, you know?
Huh? Hello?
You might in trouble.
I think as fans were frustrated. I can't speak for everyone. There's a lot of frustration with certain decision makings with you know, the whole Dan Burns thing and Eddie being, this is my opinion by the way, Eddie being always reactive, never proactive, and he ain't stupid. I think it's more of a stubbornness, bit of a loyalty thing. in hindsight, we haven't lost for a little while. Like since the Villa game, we haven't lost. To get what I'm saying, but I know Bournemouth have rejuvenated themselves, but it can't be, get me, in control then draw 4-4 at home to Luton, as decent as they are ish. You can't be drawing 4-4 at home, and you can't be going behind and having to fight back towards the end with Matt Ritchie to get a goal to make it 2-2. The Bravcar, he's hot and cold. That's a problem for me as well. Like the defense, we're leaking too many goals. The Bravcar, like he slips. Everyone slips, but trust me, is that left hand side of Burns? I'm telling you, and everyone sees it. All Newcastle fans see it. Quite a few of our problems and goals are coming from that side because they're targeting it. Anyhow knows that, but it just seems to be doing the same thing over and over. What has Tino done to not keep his place? Burns needs to come at the firing line for the Arsenal game. You can't make up against Saka with this kind of form going on unless Eddie goes out 5 at the back and pushes Burns in the centre and puts Tino out as a left winger, left back. So yeah, man, it's just we ain't lost no games. Like we got to push for 7th place, man, at least. At least 7th place and a decent cup run. I'll be happy with that, bro. I'll be happy with that.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Listen, we're gonna wrap up here, people. Make sure you like the video. I think right now I'm just gonna check the likes. Right now we're currently on 317. 317 guys. There's still over 900 of you here. Get them likes up. Get it to 500 people. 500. We're gonna redirect over to Monts' channel as well after this as well. So make sure you stay here. I've got a watch along at 7. Doing that game, so make sure you tune into that one. Big games tonight. Premsy, what you got coming up, man?
I'm gonna probably be tomorrow now with Harry, 30 Mins Arsenal. Gonna jump on that probably straight after the game to give live match reaction and thoughts around the game, and then probably sometime this week or beginning next week, jump back on Premier League Unpacked. Obviously, having a lot of people on the panel, it can get a bit hectic organising it all, but yeah, so just keep an eye out for that, people. Make sure you go and subscribe to the channel, like this video, and subscribe over here and also demand them.
Come on. Lewis, what you say, bro? What you got coming?
Big up, my guys. I'm running a hate along as well. Inter Atletico and Man City Brentford. So keep a lookout for that as well. And yeah, up the Chelsea. And pray for my club on Sunday. We need everybody's prayers.
You at the game, by the way? You at the game? You've got a ticket?
Yeah. I'll make my return for a cup final. Why not?
Come on. Specs, big up to you, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro. What is it? Tomorrow I'll be on the Loaded Max channel, all Newcastle talk at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Then obviously a bit later on, about 10 something, Never a Foul. Don't know what most is going to be about for that on Wednesday for the rival talk. Apparently, Cass was telling me. And then Thursday, my guy Red Pitch podcast. I'll be doing a little pre-Arsenal thing. I don't know what Prem's he's saying. We've got to link up and do a little thing as well for the Newcastle game. That's going to be a mad one. So yeah, that's me, bro. And then obviously live watch along for that game on Saturday.
Yeah, man. And like I said, man, people head over now. Big Six Bands. Make sure you tune into that one. And also the watch along. I'll be live later on. We're out. Peace.